into the conversation. The daughter of Jackson Lehopa from Mount Fletcher in the Eastern Cape, one of the victims of the shooting, says life remains an uphill since the tragedy that befell her family's breadwinner. Mr. Lehupa was shot 11 times at scene 1, leaving behind his wife, 6 children, and the extended members of his family whom he supported. His daughter, Nowili Nungu, joins us now to share her experiences of life since the tragedy. Nowili, good evening, and thank you very much for joining us tonight here on In Focus. Share with us, 10 years on, what your feeling is around your experience in life and how you've been supported to navigate life after the tragedy.
Good afternoon or evening, sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Point of correction, I'm Nowili Nungu. I'm from Eastern Cape in Mount Fletcher, not Mount Fletcher.
I beg your pardon, yes. Yeah, Mount Fletcher, yes, indeed.
Mount Fletcher. I'm the daughter of Jackson Lehopa, who was brutally killed in Marikana by the police. Since 2012, silahlekelwe by our loved ones. It's been so difficult, especially to accept that asenabo or tata or mama abasenabo abayeni because of how they were killed. Hence, I said they were brutally killed. They were killed like animals, and I wouldn't even wish that for my worst enemy. By the grace of God, we tried to move on because after all, in life, and the most painful thing is that there is no justice for what happened in Marikana. There's no one that is held accountable for what happened in Marikana. And it brings anger to the children, to the widows, and ibanike igama elitsha angabo onkosikazi ngoku sebebizwa ngoba ngabahlelokazi because of into eyenziwa, and the way ngibona ngakhona it looks like it was intentional. Into eyenziwa yimine ibibuhlungu kakhulu futhi ukulahlekelwa sesithi end up as ne-anger. Sometimes we can't even noma sithetha nabantu but uthetha nge-anger because of into eyenzekileyo. I'll just make an example nje. You know, xa ndibona amapolisa, at first esiqasikhula sikamapolisa, there were people that were very respected. Xa ubona ipolisa ububaleka, uyabona but noba wenzanga nto but uyabaleka ubona ipolisa. But now xa ndibabona, it takes me back, invisa ubuhlungu uba why sihlukunyezwa kangaka eSouth Africa okanye ngithi kulo mhlaba siphila kuwo sihlukunyezwa ngabantu abadala old enough esingababizi ba ngotata, but today sizintandane, we are at home, asinabo tata, bona bahleli kamnandi neefamily zabo bahappy kunice, but sihlukunyezwa ngumuntu omnyama ohlukumeza omnye umuntu omnyama. I would say kwakunzima kakhulu, but we managed by the grace of God.
Yeah, that's Nowili Nungu. She says she felt really strongly harassed by the system in a sense that, for example, her parent, mother in particular, was made a widow unnecessarily because of an attack, which by and large she strongly feels now, because no one is taking accountability, or at least no one is brought to account, was a planned act by the authorities. That they are now widows, they are now orphans. It feels as though it was planned, and to an extent that she no longer has respect for police, for example. When she sees police, instead of that respect she used to have, it now brings pain to her life. Well, Nowili, why do you think there's no one who's been held accountable up until this point?
I don't know. Mama behind the commission, ne? Into esibonayo nje kuhlukumezeka because every time when they come back from law commission, akomntu abathi kubanjwe amapolisa amangaka ngawo kuthiwa mhlawumbi sifuna lo muntu owathi ambani niyobulala akude kuvele lowo muntu lowo simbone nanku uyavalelwa etrongweni lo owathi makwanje kuyobulala abantu kuchithwe igazi labantu abebe bengalwi namntu but befuna ntoni belwela amalungelo abo because andithi kaloku xa ungekho happy emsebenzini obviously uyanegotiate ne-employer andithi bhuti but ngokungalwi but ngendlela kwenzeka ngayo into siyibonayo omama bethu they go every year they attend the commission but ababuyi nempendulo ababuyi nento esonwabisayo. That is why ndibona uba ingathi i-justice ayikho sibhuqana nento eyi-one over and over and again. You understand? Akho polisa ndake ndeva kuthiwa libanjiwe mna.
Yeah, that's Nowili. They're saying she, of course, feels continually victimized by the system that even at this point, even with the commissions that have been held in the country, the various court appearances and some few arrests there, but there's been no police officer, for example, who's been held accountable, or an individual who gave the instruction for the police to shoot indiscriminately at people who were negotiating an employment arrangement the way that they were killed. Nowili, let me thank you for your time and thank you very much for joining us tonight here on In Focus, and that's where we're going to have to leave it, unfortunately, because of time. In just